Oklahoma City, I'm Miles Perry, and who wants to win $10,000? First of all, you gotta be a high school senior in the Oklahoma City Metro. Second of all, you gotta hit that QR code down at the bottom. Third of all, this is brought to you by Love's Travel Stops and Country Stores and Perry Publishing Broadcasting. And don't forget Superprint.
Guys, check out these awesome and stylish suits. Unbelievable quality at these prices. We've got a wide range of styles, from classic and timeless to colorful and trendy designs. Whether you need a suit for a special occasion or just want to look sharp, we've got you covered. We are GQ Fashion's fine menswear. Visit us in Oklahoma City at Northwest 23rd and I-44. Come find the perfect suit for your next event, all at an unbeatable price.
Injuries don't wait for business hours. Now you can be seen 24/7 for sports injuries. Whether you have a sprain or a broken bone, at the SSM Health Bone and Joint Injury Clinic at 13401 Northwestern.
Good afternoon, Oklahoma. Welcome to Tuesday Night High School Basketball here live on PPBC TV. We are at the high school gymnasium of the Carl Albert Titans. We've got the girls' game about to tip off here momentarily as the Lady Titans take on the Southeast Lady Spartans. And there's the tip-in right now and a fight for the tip-in. First possession of the game is decided by the Southeast Lady Spartans. I'm your play-by-play announcer, Jay Swick. Got Dylan Tribble to my left.
Yes, sir.
And we've got some Tuesday night high school basketball underway, streaming live on PPBC TV, sponsored by SSM Health at St. Anthony, Oklahoma City Community College, Peace of Mind Pediatrics, and Bank First. Ball goes out of bounds, and it looks like the Southeast Lady Spartans will retain possession here.
No doubt about it. Lady Titans playing that real close man-to-man defense.
You want to go over the starting lineup? Who's on the floor right now for the Lady
Okay, for the Lady Spartans, we got Marissa Rubio, number 10, number 12, Alondra Soria, number 15, Marian Soto, number 21, Rebecca Cano, and 30, Sherlanarna Sykes.
All right, very good. Real good. All right, so Carl Albert, Lady Titans going to get the ball. No score. Moving around the perimeter. Corner three. Gets it to fall. That's number 11.
Yeah, I mean,
Evie
a wide
Mitchell.
open three. Nobody even there to defend. It's like a practice shot for her, and she knocks it down.
Lady Spartans getting the basketball back and trying to get it towards half court. Got a foul called on the play, and Southeast will retain possession on the far left sideline. Bad pass, almost intercepted. They're going to get another call on
Yeah, it's going to be a
Carl Albert
foul
Lady
on
Titans.
number 22, Audrey Plunkett. She is the post presence for this Lady Titans team here at Carl Albert. And they're going to play this full court press, and they get the steal. That's Hayden Harrell that gets it, the point guard.
Right there up top, 22 for three, off the glass, it's good. Audrey Plunkett.
Looks like
with
First
the
National
tray.
Bank is open tonight.
That's right.
Off
She
the
didn't call
glass.
it, but it still counts anyway, and they're going to her full court press. Almost intercepted it right there. Hayden Harrell is just defending. Got a lot of energy. It's early in the game.
Yeah,
and Southeast is trying to get the basketball up the floor and struggling to do so right now. We've got a timeout, but we want to thank everybody for tuning in this Tuesday evening to watch some high school basketball streaming live here on PPBC TV. But first games of the season.
Yeah, game 1 here at Carl Albert, so they're getting the jitters out, but they're very eager to be out here and get to sweating and get some buckets.
Well, and it counts towards your record, and so that's something that you've got to keep in mind, that it counts. There has been a lot of different scrimmages by both teams, little different round robins and previews and different things to prepare them for this season. But once you get underway in a game like this, it's just a different vibe when it does officially count on your record. So whoever wins tonight is going to earn it. And right now, it's the Lady Titans of Carl Albert. They're up 6-0. Got a steal.
It's Plunkett with the steal.
Right there on the wing, goes to the other corner. Thought about taking it, throws back to the other corner. She will take it. No good. Rebounded Southeast. But then quickly gets it stolen. Pass to the block. Easy bucket.
Yeah,
for the Carl Albert ladies basketball team.
This Lady Titan defense is giving Southeast all types of problems early on.
Here comes Southeast, gets it stolen again.
That's
Audrey
Plunkett
going in with the easy bucket.
Going coast to coast from Cali all the way to Florida. Plunkett.
And there's a steal on the inbound pass by Carl Albert. Now they're going to move the ball around the perimeter, take a three-point shot, no good. Fighting for the rebound. It's Southeast, but they struggling to get through this tenacious defense.
Yeah, I mean, tenacious is an understatement.
It is the Lady Titans of Carl Albert.
Got them with the trap that time, but it looks like Southeast is going to keep the basketball, and Carl Albert's going to remain in that full-court press.
Yeah, right now it's just a chore just to get to the half-court mark to start your half-court offense.
You're not wrong.
Has to work to get through this press. Southeast gets it stolen by number 11, Evie Mitchell. Wing three, no good. Fighting for the rebound. Plunkett comes up with it. Turnaround, jumper, no good. Rebounded, number 21, Rebecca Cano. Cano throws it to her teammate down court to number 10, Marissa Rubio for the shot, no good.
Had an open look, just a little bit off.
Yep, and here comes Carl Albert moving it. Corner three by them, no good off the rim. Fighting for the rebound, they get it. Great offensive rebound by their point guard.
Yeah, a lot of hustle
Plunkett
plays.
for three in the corner, no good. And she gets her own rebound in the putback.
That is very coachable basketball. Followed her shot, gets the rebound, and puts it back for an easy 2.
12-0 start here for Carl Albert, and they're just creating turnover after turnover, and another three-point shot to make it 15-0 with 4:40 left in the first quarter. Another steal. I haven't seen anything like this in a while.
That's Evie Mitchell.
Constant turnovers. This
constant
is something
pressure.
Southeast really is going to have to improve on
They're
effectively. It's cross half court right now. Let off the press just a little bit. Rubio gets it to 21, Rebecca Cano. Ball goes out of bounds. So they're going to call a foul.
Yeah, that's going to be a reach-in foul on number 21, Malaya Hatchett, the sophomore guard for Carl Albert.
Whole new team for Southeast. Daviana Padilla is going to inbound the basketball from the sideline, trying to find Mia Gonzalez.
Stolen by Plunkett. She could go all the way.
And she's going coast to coast, puts up the shot and gets the shooter's roll.
Tough bucket through a lot of contact.
Southeast pushing it up the court. Padilla down to the baseline to Ellison. Then they tried to get it to Gonzalez, who tried to get the shot, but lost control, goes out of bounds.
That's unfortunate, because if she can handle that pass, then it's an easy 2.
Yeah, Mia Gonzalez of Southeast is a senior this year, and
Carl Albert
they try to
right
get
now.
her the basketball right there on the block for the easy bucket, but that's been a little bit difficult tonight. Turnaround jumper by Carl Albert. Rebounded Gonzalez. Southeast is off to the races. Far right side, gets it to the wing, puts up a desperation shot, goes out of bounds. I think she was in in a hurry. That's Niquia Ellison.
Yeah, a little too trigger happy. Didn't quite get her feet set. So here come the Lady Titans, and it's the freshman in the game, Jordan Richardson.
Richardson overlooking the defense. Southeast running the zone. Oop, almost overthrew it. Still have it in the corner. Drives, floater, baseline. It's good. Carl Albert up 21-0. The Lady Titans are off to a really good start.
Yeah, nice baseline take by Richardson.
Daviana Padilla gets it to Gonzalez. Gonzalez turns around. No good, but offensive rebound. Hook shot by Marlena Givens.
Everything is contested. No shot has been easy.
And there's an open three for Carl Albert. No good. Offensive. Well, ball was almost rebounded, but goes out of bounds. It will be Southeast basketball.
That's right. Looks like Carl Albert's going to let off that full court press, let the foot off the gas a little bit. It's 21-0 right now, all Lady Titans.
Southeast just doing what they can to try and get a bucket here. Cross court to Givens. Givens back to Ellison. Ellison tried to send it over to Daviana, but it got tipped, almost stolen, goes out of bounds. Southeast will retain the basketball.
Yeah, that was Jacqueline Brown that jumped the passing lane and tipped it out of bounds. Spartans still have the ball, though.
All right, number 3, Niquia Ellison gets it in the corner, trying to fight it. Gets it to Gonzalez, who turns around, puts up the shot, no good.
That was just good defense. Yeah, Katie Norton.
Block shot goes out of bounds, but
it's tough to defend without fouling in the paint, but Mitchell did it.
Right, they just assumed the referee was going to give the basketball to Carl Albert. That wasn't the case. Over the top to Ellison. She goes right, loses control, goes out of bounds. It'll be Carl Albert basketball.
Yep, good defense by that freshman, Jordan Richardson. Got a lot of promise.
2:15 left here in the first quarter. Carl Albert's just trying to slow it down right now. They've got a comfortable lead, so they're not in any kind of hurry.
No, going to run some sets on this offensive possession.
To the right side on the wing, out of the high post. Southeast trying to move, and ball gets hit off the hand of Gonzalez, goes out of bounds. It will remain Carl Albert basketball. I don't think they anticipated the air ball on that play.
I just don't think Gonzalez was ready for that. And
there's the 3, and that falls.
Carl Albert makes them pay for, not being able to get the rebound. That was number 5, Piper Mitchell.
Here come the Lady Spartans on the left side. Gets to the high post to Gonzalez. Gonzalez turns around. Gets it to the wing. Now to the corner. Number 20.
25 steals it. Kinley Sutton.
Yeah, Marlena Givens just lost control of the basketball right there, but they're going to call a foul
on Southeast.
Southeast for a push.
So it's 24-0. Lady Titans up big. Feeling good. Here comes the freshman guard, Richardson.
All right, far left side, gets it around the perimeter. High post, now to the other side on the right side of the wing, back to the top of the key. Almost stolen, but they're going to call a reach-in foul on number 20, Marlena Givens.
Yep, try to go for the steal, but a lot of body contact, so it's going to stay with Carl Albert.
And at this point, desperation has set in.
For sure.
You just doing whatever you can to try and get on the scoreboard right now. And Carl Albert trying to get it down low off the block. They succeed, and the shot succeeds too. So that makes it 26-0.
Yep.
Southeast bringing the ball up the floor.
Great vision by Richardson to find Sutton with the bucket.
All right, now she overlooks and gets it. It's almost stolen, but they recover. So now it's 4-on-5, but still get the ball knocked out of bounds. Katie Norton tips it out of bounds, and it will be Southeast Lady Spartan basketball.
Yeah, let's see if they can get something on this inbounds play, get somebody open and get a good shot off. It's been difficult so far.
Really been contesting Mia Gonzalez's shots down there at the paint. And we've got a tie up.
Jump ball.
And the possession arrow is pointing to Southeast.
That's a break that they definitely need right now. I would just throw it up to Gonzalez and let her try to get a good look in the paint. She's got some good height on her.
And they do get it to Gonzalez, right back to the point guard. That's Daviana Padilla. Ball goes out of bounds. Who gets possession?
It's going to stay with Southeast. It was off the foot of Carl Albert. So
Right,
Southeast, third time's a charm right here. Try to get a bucket.
Throws it to Gonzalez, turns around, pivots, gets the ball stolen, ripped away, thrown full court. Easy layup in transition to make it 28-0. 20 seconds left in the first quarter. If they want to score before the ends, they need to do it now.
Yeah, that double team in the paint led to that fast break, easy layup.
Stolen by Carl Albert. Another breakaway layup.
Back-to-back layups for the freshman.
To make it 30-0. That's going to be the end of the first quarter. My, oh, my. That was not the expectation I quite expected here. But you never know what can happen. Stick around.
It's game one, man.
Second quarter is coming up next. Then we will have our halftime show and the second half of basketball, followed by a very short break, and then the boys' game coming up later on tonight between Carl Albert and the Southeast Spartans. So girls' game is first, scores 30-0. We'll be right back here momentarily after this first quarter commercial break.
Injuries don't wait. For business hours, now you can be seen 24/7 for sports injuries. Whether you have a sprain or a broken bone, at the SSM Health Bone and Joint Injury Clinic at 13401 Northwestern.
Oklahoma City, I'm Miles Perry, and who wants to win $10,000? First of all, you got to be a high school senior in the Oklahoma City Metro. Second of all, you got to hit that QR code down at the bottom. Third of all, this is brought to you by Love's Travel Stops and Country Stores and Perry Publishing Broadcasting. And don't forget Superprint.
Welcome back to PPBC TV here at Carl Albert High School as we broadcast the Southeast Lady Spartans, Carl Albert Lady Titans basketball game, followed by the boys game here in just a little while. Carl Albert trying to increase their lead. They've got a heck of a lead here right now in the second quarter, up 30-0. But Southeast gets down at the block, almost slips out of bounds, although it gets stolen by number 15, Jakari Brown. Now they're going to bring the ball right there at the top of the key and takes the three and gets it to fall. So they do, in fact, increase their lead to 33-0. Southeast is just doing whatever they can to try and get onto the scoreboard right now. They've been contested and had a lot of steals.
There's just nothing coming easy for Southeast whatsoever. Here comes Hayden Harrell, the point guard, to lead the way for the Titans.
Carl Albert on the left side to the high post, puts up the shot, no good. Rebound at Southeast. Now they're bringing it up the floor. Get it down to the far right side to number 19.
Moving it well.
Put up the shot by number 30.
But it was slightly blocked by Plunkett.
Sykes. Down low, Gonzalez is there to defend. Gets the offensive rebound, but gets it stolen.
Just a straight-up hustle play by Hayden Harrell for Carl Albert.
She is a tough player. Do not underestimate her size and ability. And Plunkett's going to drive off the glass, right hand. It's good. Increase their lead to 35-0.
Yep, nice take down the middle of the lane by the big-bodied center for Carl Albert, Audrey Plunkett. Got a lot of good height to her.
Stolen by Carl Albert. Thought about taking a three-point attempt right there. Southeast still in that zone defense, but they're doing a good job switching here momentarily.
They sure are.
They defended, but the shot is good.
Good defense, better offense. That was Malaya Hatchett that hits the midi for Carl Albert.
All right, here comes Southeast. The Lady Spartans up the field. I'm still in football mode. This is a basketball court. So
this is game one for the Titans and the Spartans.
That's right. Okay. Trying to find Rebecca Cano. Cano loses control, but her teammate is there.
Yeah, just trying to get an open look, but, I mean, this defense by the Lady Titans has just been phenomenal.
Marion Soto on the right side. Gets double teamed, gets to her teammate. Shot is up, no good. Rebound to Carl Albert.
Yeah, missed opportunity right there. The baseline J was open.
Yeah, you just got to knock it down. Almost a steal by Southeast. The ball is still in bounds. I thought it was going to be, bounce out of bounds there momentarily, but that's not the case. Here comes up, and it's stolen by Carl Albert.
Jakari Brown with the steal for the Lady Titans. She's going to set up the offense, run a set. We'll see who they go through right here.
And gets it to the top of the key. Just moving it around, trying to decide how they want to penetrate the cover or all of the zone Z defense, and they put up the shot, rebounded by Southeast.
We'll see if Southeast can get something going on offense.
Marion Soto.
3-ball attempt is blocked by Plunkett.
Yeah, Plunkett's going to bring the ball slowly up the court. 4 minutes, 5 seconds left in the second quarter. Appreciate you joining us here on PPBC TV.
Yeah, no doubt about it. We are locked in basketball mode now.
Thought about taking the shot, finds the runner on the left side, penetrates to the block off the glass left hand. It's good.
Yep, great cut
Audrey
by Plunkett. She can do it all. She can dribble it up the court. That's just a nice thing to have if you're the head coach for Carl Albert, when your center can dribble the ball up the court and handle it like a point guard.
What's Southeast got to do to just get on the scoreboard right here?
Well,
this is the toughest part right now, is just to get that initial basket.
The few open looks that they have had, they just get a little too excited and trigger happy and let it fly instead of, getting the right form, setting your feet. You just got to calm down. They're a little overwhelmed right now. The scoreboard shows it, but there's a whole second half of basketball to play. Still 3:49 in the second quarter. Down big, but you got to put your head down and keep playing as hard as you possibly can.
Yeah, and, that's just really, it's a testament to how good this Carl Albert basketball team is. I mean, they've been pretty relentless and forced a lot of turnovers here. And Southeast continues to play. They just can't get any momentum started right now. All right, far right side. Almost a walk, but it is a steal.
It's going
once
to
again.
Jacqueline Brown on that steal.
All right, so Carl Albert at the top of the key, hands it off to number 12. Moving it around the top. Now they get it down low to the, let's see, the block kicked it out somewhere along the way.
It's going to be a double dribble on the Lady Titans, so that's a much-needed break for the Lady Spartans, who now have possession.
Past half court. Marissa Rubio on the right side gets to the top of the key, fakes the shot. Soto on the right. Soto needs help, loses her dribble. Sit back to Rubio. Out of the corner, drives baseline, ball goes out of bounds.
It's going to be a turnover. Really suffocating defense. Kinley Sutton was right there to create that turnover, and here come the Titans, led by Piper Mitchell this time.
Yeah, Richardson with the inbound pass. 2:50 left in this second quarter. We'll take a short commercial break. Take a breather here at the halftime mark.
Great drive by the freshman Richardson.
Talk about what we've been experiencing here in the first half and what changes need to be made in the second half. But then we've got the boys game quick to follow. And one thing about the boys game, just talking with the coaches,
Coach Price for Carl Albert.
There's several players that are not going to be playing tonight because they're still in football season competing for a state championship. And Southeast has quite a few new football players that have recently gotten back into the gym to be a part of the basketball team, so they're still trying to acclimate. This is game number one.
Yeah, you got to find your touch coming from football to the basketball court.
It takes
it's just
week.
Different.
It takes a couple weeks of hard work to get back in that frame of mind and that style of athleticism.
It's a different type of conditioning as well.
Right. There's a shot Southeast on the board.
Nice baseline J by number 21, Rebecca Cano, the sophomore forward.
Carl Albert on the right side, minute 30 left in the second quarter. They penetrate, kick it to the corner. Now they're just moving it around the perimeter, trying to find an open shot here. Free throw length jump shot, no good. Rebounded Southeast, but we've got a jump ball. Nope, sorry, we got a reach-in foul on Carl Albert.
Okay, so Southeast.
Katie Norton.
Yeah, I think you're right. Here come the Lady Spartans.
I'm sorry, I think that's Kinley Sutton with the foul, right? Was that 25?
Yep, and the Spartans get it back, and they scored on their last possession. We'll see if they can come up with another set and get an open shooter again.
All right, here comes Southeast calling out the play. Gets it to Gonzalez. Gonzalez thought about handing off. She's going to hand it off to a different teammate now, and almost gets stolen. Goes out of bounds. It's going to stay Lady Spartan basketball.
Yeah, great hustle by Cano to keep the possession for the Lady Spartans.
This is a historic matchup if you think about it. The Spartans and
versus
the Titans.
Yeah,
have been
one of those
battling since the
early days of Greece.
Exactly, since the beginning of time. All right, there's a jump shot off the glass, no good. Off the rim, offensive rebound, put back is good. Southeast gets another bucket.
So back-to-back offensive possessions lead to 2 points for the Lady Spartans.
Nicoya Ellison, I believe. Nope, that was Alondra Soria with the bucket. My apologies. Great bucket, though. Got a great look. And there's a jump ball.
Got a jump ball down low. One of those Lady Spartans jumped in there and got their hands on it. Possession arrow in favor of Southeast. 25 seconds left before halftime. Carl Albert up big.
Southeast going to try and use this last possession to get a bucket and not have enough time left to give to Carl Albert for another one, but the ball is stolen.
Yep, that's going to be Jacqueline Brown with the steal.
9 seconds left. 6, 5, 4. Can you get a shot off? I don't know if she's aware of the time. Couldn't get a shot off. Wouldn't have been good anyways. 41-4 here at halftime between the Carl Albert Lady Titans and the Southeast Lady Spartans. We'll be right back after this short break here live on PPBC TV, sponsored by SSM Health at St. Anthony, Oklahoma City Community College, Peace of Mind Pediatrics, and Bank First. We'll be back momentarily. Welcome back to Tuesday night high school basketball here live from Carl Albert Gymnasium here in Midwest City, Oklahoma. Our game that we're broadcasting is the Southeast Lady Spartans as they take on the Carl Albert Lady Titans. Carl Albert Lady Titans currently up 41-4. It's been a hot start by them in Southeast. Been trying some different things in terms of rotations, trying to get something going.
Right, get the ball moving on offense.
Struggled to fight through this defense that is Carl Albert. So Southeast is moving the basketball at will right now, trying to get a good shot, puts it up, no good. Gonzalez with the rebound and putback shot is no good, but she'll get fouled in the process. Mia Gonzalez, the senior on this Southeast Lady Spartan basketball team, will go to the line for two. Our title sponsors for our basketball broadcast, SSM Health at St. Anthony, OCCC, Peace of Mind Pediatrics, and Bank First. Also sponsoring is Super Prep, GQ Fashions, Fine Menswear, Love's Student of the Month, Big O's Pork and Dreams Barbecue, and Perry Publishing and Broadcasting Company. Carl Albert getting the ball, bringing it up the court. Moves it to the far left side, now to the top of the key, now to the right side. Expensive jumper, long two, rebounded Southeast.
Yeah,
Number
doing
30.
a better job at rebounding here to start the second half.
Sykes. It's to Gonzalez right there on the wing. She fakes left.
Doesn't look like she wants to dribble. There she goes.
Kicks it to the corner. Rebecca Cano gets it back to Gonzalez. Now to Soria. And there is a three-point attempt by Marion Soto. Goes no good. Rebounded Carl Albert. 6.5 left in the third quarter. Carl Albert slowing it down, just moving the ball right there around the perimeter. Gets to the top of the key. Long two, no good. Offensive rebound. Putback is good.
Great hustle play right there by the freshman guard, Jordan Richardson.
Here comes Southeast back across half court. Down low to Cano. Cano gets it to Gonzalez. She goes left, puts up the shot, no good. Rebounded Carl Albert.
Yep, they're sitting back in a zone here to start the second half, and the center brings it up again. That's Plunkett leading the way for the Lady Titans.
And get down low to the block area, kicks it out for three, no good. Offensive rebound, put back, no good. Rebounded Southeast.
Yeah, tried to create some contact on that follow-up, but the referee's just going to let them play.
Yeah, there's Alondra Soria. Now to the corner to Cano. Cano drives baseline, shoulders her way down there off the block, trying to fight through that double team. Gets it to Gonzalez. Shot is up, no good. Offensive rebound, Rebecca Cano. And gets it stolen.
That's Hayden Harrell with the steal for the Titans. She's just so fast and great at predicting where the pass is going to be.
I mean, great dribbling skills. Fundamentals is pretty intact, and I think you've got to have good fundamentals to play basketball at that size.
Yeah, no doubt about it.
You've got to have a high level of competition and a great attitude, and I think that's something she definitely possesses. All right, they're going to call a foul on Southeast, and looks like Kinley Sutton's going to go to the free throw line, puts up the shot, knocks it down, gets to the 44-point mark. Have another free throw attempt here by Sutton. See if they can get to 45. Puts it up, and it's good.
Yep, 2 for 2. A lot of really good players, a lot of young players on this Titans team.
Now Marion Soto inbounded the basketball, gets it right back, cross half court. Goes right to Cano. Cano fakes left, goes right. Trying to fight through that defense. Gets the shot blocked and stolen.
That's Plunkett. She just does everything for this team. My goodness, what a big block by her.
And slowing it down, trying to decide where she wants to go. Zone defense by Southeast, and Rebecca Cano was the on-ball defender. Now they're just kind of
trying to penetrate the zone, get it down low.
They do, but it's unsuccessful. Rebounded Rebecca Cano. Here come the Lady Spartans of Southeast. Bringing it up the court. Soria almost loses control, needs help. Soto with the basketball. Now they get it to
blocked.
the far right. It goes out of bounds. It will remain Southeast basketball. Rubio with the shot attempt.
Yeah, blocked by Kinley Sutton, the 5'7" sophomore guard.
All right, here we go. Trying to inbounds. The ball is stolen by Carl Albert, and
they're just going to take their time.
Slow it down and really concentrate on their half-court offense. Now
For
they
sure.
did find. Whoa,
that's a block by Soto.
Yeah, Marion Soto knocked the ball out of the hands of the Carl Albert player, gets the ball back, and they knock the ball out of Rubio's hands.
Yep, deflected by Plunkett, the 5'10" junior guard.
All right, here we go.
A lot of subs for Carl Albert now. Young players on the court.
Becca Cano trying to get the ball over to Sykes. But she's going to just move it around the perimeter and try to work from there to Soria. Soria gets the ball stolen. Trying to give it right back to Cano, but they...
Jacqueline Brown with the steal.
Far right side.
Jakari Brown with the ball. Over to Jacqueline, back to Jakari.
Yep, just moving it around the perimeter, just trying to waste time. They're in control, obviously, with the score being what it is. Here's a three-point attempt. No good. Fighting for the rebound. It's Rebecca Cano's. Got it stolen.
That's Piper Mitchell.
And stolen back by Rebecca Cano. She puts up the shot, no good, but she gets fouled in the process. Yep.
I'll tell you what.
Got to cry wolf, man. You gotta let them know.
Exactly.
Somebody's coming up.
Those
trying
sneaky
to
steals
get the
from
ball
behind,
back.
man. They'll get you every time. But it's going to be Cano at the free throw line. 2 shots.
In and out, no good. Trying to get to that 6-point mark. Points have not come around as much as they'd hoped.
Yeah, and you just got to give so much credit to that Lady Titans defense. It's suffocating, and it's just nonstop.
Yeah, and it's been really rough. I mean, Southeast just doing what they can. Now, they have been rebounding much better this second half.
No doubt about that. It's Cano with another rebound.
Rubio is moving around the ball. Back to Cano. Cano trying to create some room to drive to the basket. Got it stolen. Carl Albert Lady Titans bringing it up the court. Again, slowing it down just a little bit. Now they kick it to the corner for a three-point attempt. No good. Rebounded Southeast, and they're off to the races trying to get it down court and gets it stolen.
Yeah, 1-on-3 break, stolen, and here comes Brown at the other end.
Left hand.
The lefty lay is good.
Southeast with the basketball again. Starving for a bucket. Just trying to get some kind of momentum here. Yeah. I think a bucket would just go a long way right now. But
it sure would, but, I mean.
And there is a jump ball.
That's Piper Mitchell on the defense. Almost got the steal, but it's going to be a jump ball instead. Stays with the Lady Spartans.
All right, need somebody to inbound the basketball. That's Daviana Padilla going to do that. There we go, inbounds it. Mid-court, top of the key on the right side. Gets the ball to the wing. Rebecca Cano trying to decide what she wants to do with it. It's stolen again.
That's Piper Mitchell with the steal. We'll see if she can finish.
And she does.
Through the contact with the left hand. Tough bucket by Mitchell.
Here we go. Padilla bringing it up the court on the right side. Minute 28 left in the game. Or I'm sorry, left in the third quarter.
Yeah, third quarter.
This game has been flying by.
Yeah, it has. Lady Titans still up real big. They start out hot and just never slow down.
Inbounds it to the right side. It's it right back to Padilla. Now on the left side, Cano with the jumper. No good, and a fight for the rebound goes out of bounds. It'll stay Southeast basketball.
Yeah, he took a while to give us that signal, though, didn't he? I wasn't sure.
I think he was looking over at his counterpart.
Yeah, give me some help. I need some help on that call.
Decide. That was a close call. Inbounds, puts up the shot, no good, but she'll get fouled. And
that's Cano going back to the stripe.
Rebecca Cano, the sophomore forward for Southeast, will go to the free throw line.
Let's see if she can hit those free throws.
Putting it up. Knocked it down. Gets to the 6-point mark.
She's got a nice left-handed shot. I'm surprised they don't run more sets to get her open looks. Right when I do that, the broadcaster's jinx strikes again.
Way to go, Dylan.
That's my bad, Cano. I apologize.
All right, here comes Carl Albert. Kick it, three-point attempt. Left-handed three, no good. Offensive rebound by Jakari Brown. Now they kick it out top. Three-point shot, no good. Rebounded Rebecca Cano. She's been
really all over the court in this third quarter.
Yeah, she's been very active in the rebounding category. Stolen by Carl Albert. Throws down court in transition. Left hand, it's good.
That's Evie Mitchell, one of the seniors on this Lady Titans team.
Daviana Padilla bringing it up the court. 25 seconds left here in the third quarter. Again, I want to thank everybody that's tuned in to our Tuesday night basketball broadcast here on PPBC
Outlet.
TV.
Piper Mitchell.
Full court pass. No foul, but the bucket is good.
That's 2 layups in a row for Piper Mitchell that she finished through contact.
And the ball was caught. Great ball distribution, just couldn't get the bucket to go in time. Scores 53-6 at the end of the third quarter. Stay with us. Fourth quarter's coming up next here on PPBC TV. All right, fourth quarter action here live on PPBC TV. I'm your play-by-play announcer, Jay Swick. Got Dylan Tribble to my left.
That's right. Back
Score
at it.
wasn't exactly what we were anticipating right now, but Carl Albert Lady Titans up 53-6 on the Southeast Lady Spartans. And they're going to continue to fight, though.
Yep, no doubt. Hayden Harrell with the ball up top.
Southeast running the zone defense, just moving at will, left to right, trying to take up space and prevent the open shot. They're going to try and put up a shot. Actually, it was just a really long pass. Shot is put up there. Offensive rebound by Carl Albert.
2 in a row.
Good.
For number 12, Jordan Richardson, just straight hustle plays.
Daviana Padilla on the left side, stops, goes, drives baseline, turns around, trying to get it to her teammate, Alondra Soria. Ball goes out of bounds. It will be Southeast basketball.
Yep, deflected out of bounds by Hayden Harrell. She's known to jump in those passing lanes.
And, yep, that's exactly what happened. And full court throw, and she got it to just before.
Yeah, she had to slow down before she went out of bounds, catch her momentum there.
Great pass to the left side. Now kicks out for the three, no good. Offensive rebound, no good. A second offensive rebound, no good. And finally rebounded by the Southeast Lady Spartans. Now they're bringing it back up the floor. Far left side. Great ball distribution there until now.
Yeah, another steal for CA.
And left hand is good.
That's Evie Mitchell.
Yeah, Marissa Rubio was trying to get that pass, and it was obviously intercepted. But Daviana Padilla going to bring the ball up the court. She's senior on this basketball team for the Southeast Lady Spartans. She goes left. Ooh, almost lost her
lockdown
dribble.
defense by the freshman,
Are
Richardson.
you going to call a timeout? Or
Yeah, I think the coach for Southeast saw the trouble and called the timeout to keep the possession.
Yep. One of our title sponsors for the Tuesday night high school basketball broadcast here on PPBC TV is SSM Health Hospitals. They're proud sponsors of Oklahoma City Public School broadcast. And let me remind you that after a hard-fought game, a player needs the services of a sports medicine specialist, and SSM Health Hospitals have a great team of providers and caretakers to get players back in the game and heal them from their injuries. All right, we've got some substitutions. And inbounds it directly to a Carl Albert basketball player.
Yep, try to get it down low, nowhere to go.
Puts up the shot, no good. And offensive rebound.
Man, I thought there should have been a foul on the shot attempt by Hatchett, but no foul, and Southeast is going to get the basketball.
Yeah, Marlena Givens, I'm glad she's okay. She came down with that rebound and fell, and she's been able to run it off. There. Padilla to the right side to Sykes. Sykes turns around. Gets it to Givens. Givens pump faked, but then gets the ball stolen.
Threw it right to Haynes.
Full court transition there.
Yep, and it's going to be a foul against Southeast. It's Jordan Richardson going to have 2 shots at the free throw line.
Yeah. She doesn't really play like a typical freshman. I'd say she's got some game.
Oh, yeah, she's got a very high ceiling. Young player, but plays at the varsity level with the best of them.
Right. Some substitutions here on the Carl Albert side. Putting some players back out onto the court. There's the second free throw is good.
She's got those Sabrinas on, man. Did you customize any of those?
I did not. I did not. The Sabrina Ionescu shoes?
Yep.
Those are a popular item. You see a lot of basketball players wearing them nowadays. Oh, and shot is good.
Good
Sykes.
shot.
Trilnera Sykes, the junior center for Southeast, gets the bucket. And we've got an injured player.
Lady Spartan down. Carl Albert takes advantage and hits the jumper from the wing. That's number 21.
Aylin Soria was a little bit banged up. She's kind of walking with a limp right here. And they're going to blow a whistle, get a sub in for her.
Yeah, got a little banged up on the play.
Yeah.
Never want to see that. Got a long season ahead of you.
Alondra Soria's in the game. She'll inbound it, and her teammate finds it right under the rim, kicks it out for 3. No good. Offensive rebound goes out of bounds, so it will be Carl Albert basketball. Thought there was some opportunities there under the basket, but no shot was ever taken.
No, they, pulled up from 3 a little too quick. Didn't get her feet set. Trigger happy, like I mentioned earlier.
Here's a 3-point shot by Carl Albert. No good. Fight for a rebound. Somebody got called for the foul.
Yeah, away from the basketball. It's against Carl Albert, so Southeast is going to throw it in. 4:49 left in the game.
Katie Norton, and I think it's called for the foul there. All right, right side. Oh.
Stolen by CA. That's Haynes with the steal.
And almost stolen back, but there's a fight for the basketball, and there's going to be a jump ball call, and that's going to point.
Haynes and Rubio fighting for it. Looks like it's going to the Lady Spartans. They're down a lot, but there's no lack of effort whatsoever for Southeast. They're still giving it everything they got and getting on the court.
Soria's bringing it up the floor, gets it across half court, trying to maneuver past that defender. Loose ball, and it's recovered by Carl Albert. Norton's going to get the ball knocked out of bounds.
Yeah, Rubio gets the hand in there from behind.
And somehow it was Southeast. No?
Yeah, I guess they're calling it out of bounds on the Carl Albert player.
Okay.
Never mind. I was going to say there's no way.
Yeah,
it's Carl Albert basketball like I thought.
All right, they'll inbound it. Puts up. Well, tried to make that last-second pass. Thought she was going to take a shot.
Yeah, her teammate wasn't where she thought she was going to be. A little miscommunication.
Cheerleader got the rebound.
It stays with the Lady Titans. Going to throw it in.
Was it the wing? Now to Norton. Norton gets rid of it. Ball's kicked out of bounds. Will be Southeast basketball.
Yep, that's off the foot of Mosher, one of those freshman players for Carl Albert.
D gets the inbound pass on the left side. It's to Sykes. Sykes couldn't grasp the pass. Goes right out of bounds. Carl Albert get the ball back. Under 4 minutes left here in the game here tonight.
That's Purcell dribbling the ball at the court. Another freshman for Carl Albert. A lot of young players getting some varsity experience tonight.
Yep, on the left side. Throws across court. Goes right. Backs up. Now to the far left side again. Three-point shot, no good. Rebounded, Rebecca Cano. 2-on-1. Tries to get the extra pass to her teammate, Marissa Rubio. Ball goes out of bounds. It will still be
Southeast
basketball.
It's going to be out of bounds on Mosher. Great hustle by her to get back on defense and avoid that layup.
Oh, over the top pass. Can they get to the half court? Nope. It's
over and back.
Over and back. So,
yep.
Carl Albert get the ball back here momentarily.
And like I said earlier, credit to that defense for that turnover right there. Even the freshmen come in and play lockdown defense for Carl Albert.
Here we go. Carl Albert's going to inbound the ball. And corner three-point attempt, and Sykes gets the rebound, fires it cross court to Cano. Can she take it all the way?
Nope, but she is fouled.
And she'll have 2 free throw attempts to get to the double-digit mark, trying to get to 10 points at least, and she'll have an opportunity to do that here from the stripe.
Yeah, she's been the bright spot for Southeast in this second half of basketball. Doing everything she can to
fighting hard. I mean,
exactly.
She's very aggressive on defense, does a great job rebounding, but, getting those high percentage shots right now has been tough because of the defense from Carl Albert.
Yep, exactly.
Puts up the second shot, gets to fall. They'll get to the 9-point mark. 3 minutes, 5 seconds left in the ball game. Carl Albert. Lady Titans take a three-point shot. No good. Rebounded. Daniela Padilla. I'm sorry, that's Marion Soto.
Yeah, it stays with the Lady Titans.
Had to get somebody in the on-ball defender. Completed the pass. Puts up the floater. No good. Offensive rebound. They're going to kick it back out and restart their half-court offense. Ooh,
baseline's wide open.
Puts up the shot. They're going to call a foul on Rebecca
Givens. Hard foul.
Okay, Marlena Givens.
Yep. So we got 2 shots for the Lady Titans.
Stay tuned. We've got the boys game coming up next, and I'm very excited to broadcast that game.
Yeah, should be a good one.
Carl Albert's known for their basketball team as well as their football team, but, their basketball team as well. And Southeast has a very good basketball team that they're really excited about this year as well. A lot of athleticism on the Spartan boys team.
Yeah, I have a feeling it's going to be a very fast-paced basketball game.
It's going to be will yourself to victory type of game. I mean, It's going to be hard fought, I can promise you that.
Givens gets the bucket to go for the Lady Spartans to get them to 11 points.
Here's Carl Albert with another 3 off the rim and rebounded.
That's Givens with the rebound.
Getting after it. Gets double teamed. Cross half court, caught. Down low to Gonzalez. Gonzalez turns around, puts up the shot, no good.
Had a good look, just couldn't get it to fall. Rims in and out.
Carl Albert kicks it out. Could have taken the 3 there. They're going to take one here. No good. Rebounded Gonzalez.
She gives it to Soria. He's going to bring the ball up the court.
Minute 45 left. Puts up the shot off the glass. It's good.
Off the glass, indeed.
Givens.
Yeah, Givens is showing up big in these last few minutes of the game. Gotta love her effort for sure. 1:30 to go.
Still in their zone defense. Trying to prevent any type of easy shot. If they're going to take a shot, it's going to be the long ball. And yet Carl Albert fighting for the rebound. It's stolen. Givens got it.
2-on-1 fast break.
Trying to fight through the double team. Puts up the shot. Can't get it. Offensive rebound. Kicks it to three-point shot in the corner. No good. Rebounded Carl Albert, under a minute left. 2-on-1. Puts up the jump shot off the glass. It falls.
Love that mid-range jumper off the backboard. Just some old school basketball right there.
Alondra Soria to Gonzalez for the shot. No good. Rebounded Carl Albert.
Pushing the pace. They got numbers. We'll see if they attempt a shot, and they do.
Off the glass. Offensive rebound. Three-point shot. Now it's a fight.
Gonzalez gets the rebound for the Lady Spartans. 23 seconds to go.
Soria on the left side.
We'll see if they can get a good
Trying
look.
to get at least what's great screen set by Marion Soto. Soto's going to get the ball on the right side. 7 seconds left. Needs to take a shot here. Here's Cano. Cano needs to shoot it and puts it up, and I think it's blocked.
Yeah, it's blocked by Addison Purcell, the freshman. And that's going to be the game.
Yep.
64-13. The Lady Titans of Carl Albert get the W.
All right, we've got the boys game coming up next, and we'll announce those starters here momentarily. They'll get their warm-ups done. We'll get the national anthem sung and start their first official game of the year this year. Carl Albert's a little short-handed, but you look at Southeast roster, they've got some talent and they've got some guys that can go. So
yeah, they definitely do. We saw those guys go on the gridiron.
Yeah, that's exactly right. So I think this is going to be a very fast-paced basketball game, and it will be here before you know it here in about 15 minutes. So stick around. We'll be right back. Tuesday night basketball here on PPBC TV, sponsored by SSM Health at St. Anthony, Oklahoma City Community College, Peace of Mind Pediatrics, and Bank First. We'll be right back.
Injuries don't wait. For business hours, now you can be seen 24/7 for sports injuries. Whether you have a sprain or a broken bone, at the SSM Health Bone and Joint Injury Clinic at 13401 Northwestern.
Guys, check out these awesome and stylish suits. Unbelievable quality at these prices. We've got a wide range of styles, from classic and timeless to colorful and trendy designs. Whether you need a suit for a special occasion or just want to look sharp, we've got you covered. We are GQ Fashion's fine menswear. Visit us in Oklahoma City at Northwest 23rd and I-44. Come find the perfect suit for your next event, all at an unbeatable price.
Oklahoma City, I'm Miles Perry, and who wants to win $10,000? First of all, you gotta be a high school senior in the Oklahoma City Metro. Second of all, you gotta hit that QR code down at the bottom. Third of all, this is brought to you by Love's Travel Stops and Country Stores and Perry Publishing Broadcasting. And don't forget Superprint. Oklahoma City, I'm Miles Perry, and who wants to win $10,000? First of all, you gotta be a high school senior in the Oklahoma City Metro. Second of all, you gotta hit that QR code down at the bottom. Third of all, this is brought to you by Love's Travel Stops and Country Stores and Perry Publishing Broadcasting. And don't forget Superprint.
Welcome back to Tuesday Night High School Basketball here live on PPBC TV. Sponsored by SSM Health at St. Anthony, Oklahoma City Community College, Peace of Mind Pediatrics, and Bank First. I'm your play-by-play announcer, Jay Swick. We are seconds away from the start of the boys' game here tonight at Carl Albert High School between the Carl Albert Titans and the Southeast Spartans of Oklahoma City. Southeast head coach Walter Brewer excited about this young team. Does have some experience in some places, but they have two seniors, Waylon Pennon, number 0, and number 1, Jackson Brown. The rest are juniors and sophomores.
And you forgot the star quarterback, Josiah Woods. He's also a senior on this team.
Oh, that's right.
Number
3
32.
Seniors. My apologies. That's exactly right. Josiah Woods is one heck of an athlete.
Yeah, very talented athlete.
And Southeast is going to try and get up and down the floor as quickly as possible. They want to try and run Carl Albert to death, if that's possible. Obviously, Carl Albert's really good basketball team as well. Their head coach is Jay Price. A little bit short-handed for Carl Albert. Not enough football players have joined the basketball team quite yet because the season is technically still going on. But if you look at the roster from top to bottom, Southeast has a lot of depth and a lot of athleticism.
For sure.
that they're going to be putting out on the floor tonight. And this is game number 1 officially for both teams tonight. So
big-time game for both teams, trying to work off that Thanksgiving food that they ate.
That's exactly right. You want to get ahead of the curve and just start stacking your wins now.
Yeah, everybody wants to start 1-0 instead of 0-1. You want to do your best to keep that O at the end of your record as long as possible.
Yeah, you do have number 23, Justin Scott Jr. for Southeast, going to get the start. Number 34, Daquan Jenkins as well. And let's see, we have number 32, Josiah Woods, who you just spoke of. And then I believe Quaylen Pennon is going to be starting as well, and Jackson Brown. So those are your starting lineup for your Southeast Spartans of Oklahoma City. And now they'll announce the starters for Carl Albert. Number 2, Adrian Randall. Number 3, Jordan Hawkins. And number 4, Xavier Garcia, who's a senior on this team. And then number 11, Rex Reynolds, and number 21, Brandon Rogers. That's going to be your starting lineup for Carl Albert. A nice matchup here tonight on a Tuesday night.
Yeah, no doubt about it. Tons of athleticism on the floor tonight. It's going to be a very fast-paced game. Probably going to see a lot of dunks. A lot of guys got those bunnies, man. They can get up, and they can get down the court in a hurry.
We want to thank our sponsors once again, SSM Health at St. Anthony. They're proud sponsors of Oklahoma City Public School broadcasts. Give them a call for an appointment today, 405-218-2530. If someone in your family or in your circle needs the help of the SSM Health Bone and Joint Hospital, they help people get moving again. All right, we're going to get this thing tipped off here in a good way. And this should be interesting. I have no idea. I have no expectation going into this game. And that's,
no kidding.
I think what makes it a really interesting game. Now,
yeah,
my apologies. We don't have the number 35.
I think that's going to be Francisco Torres.
Okay.
The big fella down low for Southeast. Carl Albert gets the tip. Rex Reynolds going to start out on
possession, move it around the perimeter, try and fight through this defense. Got it at the top of the key. It's number 4. 3-point shot, no good. Rebounded Southeast. And loose ball is stolen or slightly stolen.
Looked like a jump ball, but nope.
Well, he's right there on the sideline. So I think Carl had a possession, but was out of bounds.
Yeah, Adrian Randall went in for the steal and rolled out of bounds, so it's Spartans basketball.
All right, so Jackson Brown gets to Torres, and it's stolen by Randall. Carl Albert, one-on-one, and what a block by Jackson Brown, who was eyeballing the basketball the entire time, prevented the bucket in transition. Still 0-0.
Yeah.
Early first quarter.
Great job getting a hand in there without fouling on that fast break.
Rogers gets it down to Reynolds. Back to Rogers for 3. Gets it to fall. Carl Albert draws first blood.
Yeah, great pass from the postman, Rex Reynolds, to find his man Rogers with the tray ball.
Up 3-0. There's Jace Clemens. Gets it down to Jenkins. Puts up the shot, no good. Rebounded Carl Albert. Fires it down court real quick. Gets it in the corner. Now moving it around. Xavier Garcia calling for the ball back in the corner. Drives baseline. Loses control. Tries to kick it to his teammate. Goes out of bounds. It will be Southeast basketball.
As Daquan Jenkins with the defense down low to give his team the basketball on offense.
Justin Scott's going to inbound to Daquan Jenkins. Jenkins trying to fight through this press right now. Dribbles behind the back. It's cross half court on the left side. Now he gets double teamed. Needs help. Gets it to Torres. Torres on the block. Gets the ball intercepted.
Another steal by Randall.
Adrian Randall with the steal.
It's his second to start this game.
Now they're moving on the left side. Top of the key. It's Rogers. Down to the right side. 3-point attempt by Garcia, drains it up 6-0 to start this game.
Hand down, man down, wide open shot for Garcia, makes them pay.
Daquan Jenkins, the junior guard, trying to maneuver. It's the ball to Justin Scott. Scott gets double teamed and it's stolen. Now it's jump ball call.
Man, I'll tell you what, Adrian Randall is a ball hawk on this Carl Albert defense. That's another possession for his team because of the way he defends and gets those steals. I take that back. Looks like they're going to give it to Southeast. Little confusion down there by the ref.
Yeah, and I think Randall was trying to plead his case to the referee. Brown's going to inbound the basketball to Jenkins. Jenkins, top of the key, trying to fight through the drives, finds the lane, puts up the shot, no good. Offensive rebound, put back is up, no good, but gets fouled in the process. Josiah Woods, the senior, will go to the free throw line for 2 and try to put some points on the board for the Southeast Spartans.
Yeah, Josiah Woods, we're used to saying his name on the gridiron for football. He was their star quarterback, but he can hoop too, so he's in the transition phase going to basketball, and now he's at the stripe for 2.
Misses the first one. Going to take one quick breather here and try again. Have a feeling free throws are going to become more and more important in this game as the night goes on.
Yeah, I agree with that.
Misses both of them, rebounded by Carl Albert.
And Titans are up 6-0 to start the game.
Get across half court. Garcia to the right side, now switches to the left. To Hawkins. Now the top of the key to Reynolds. Back to Garcia. Just moving it around the perimeter, trying to decide what they're going to do with it. 3-point attempt, in and out, no good. Defensive rebound.
Southeast is going to get it. It's like
they're getting some stops they've got to capitalize.
Yeah, no doubt. Jackson Brown brings the ball up the court for Southeast. We'll see if they can get some offense going.
He goes right, drives, attacks the rim, puts up the shot, clean block.
Blocked by Rex Reynolds.
2-on-1, Carl Albert in transition, left reverse layup, gets it to go. They're up 8-0. And Coach Walter Brewer is calling a timeout. So they've had some missed opportunities so far here in the first quarter, and got to rally the troops a little bit. They're getting stops when they need to, but they just haven't turned them into points just yet.
And Carl
Smart
Albert's
move
getting,
by calling the timeout.
Yeah, for sure. Carl Albert's getting a lot of open looks and knocking them down. They got 2 threes, and then that last up and under layup by Xavier Garcia, the senior for this Titan team. He's the leader of the ship this year. It's his squad, and he's going to do everything he can to make a deep playoff run.
Yeah, Southeast is coming out with a little bit of different look. Charles Rogers is in the game, number 3. Jackson Brown's going to stay in the game as well as Justin Scott. And we'll get it to Rogers.
Stolen by Carl Albert. It's Jordan Hawkins.
Has to pull up. Nope, fakes the shot. No, pull up in the corner. No good. Rebound at Southeast. Throws down court to Jenkins. Jenkins losing control. Ball goes out of bounds. It'll stay Southeast Spartan basketball.
Yep, Brandon Rogers got a hand on there, deflected out of bounds. So the Spartans get the ball under their own goal. Jackson Brown's going to throw it in. Try to see if they can get an inbound play for an open look. Haven't got a bucket to fall yet.
Get it to Woods. Woods being guarded heavily. They're going to restart their half-court offense. Damon Davis is with the basketball. Through the legs, loses control, but regains possession. Now he gets double-teamed at half-court, throws it out of bounds. It will be Carl Albert basketball.
Man, great double team by the Titans.
Too many mistakes here early on for Southeast.
For sure. Self-inflicting wounds will kill you. Here's Rex Reynolds bringing the ball up the court.
Far left, hands it back to Adrian Randall. Now moves it to the right side. Now the top of the key to Garcia. Far right to Rogers. Rogers in the corner. Thought about taking the 3. Now they move it back. Great ball distribution. Gets to the high post to Garcia. Puts up the layup. No good, but gets his offensive rebound. Kicks it to his teammate for 3. No good. Fighting for the rebound. It's Josiah Woods, who then fires it all the way to Davis. Davis takes it and scores.
Big time bucket on the fast break by Damon Davis. And Josiah Woods with that court vision to find him streaking down the court.
6-point difference. Now they got to get another stop, and it's tough. They take it all the way to the rack. Jordan Hawkins with the bucket to regain the lead by 8. 3:34 left in the first quarter.
Yep, nice baseline take by Hawkins.
Here's Davis.
10-2 is your score.
On the right side, out of the corner. Justin Scott loses control, but Brown regains possession. Pulls up for 3, can't get it to fall, and it's rebounded.
Carl Albert's got numbers now.
3-point attempt by the Titans, no good. Rebounded Southeast. Finds Josiah Woods, who loses control of the basketball, and it's recovered by Carl Albert. Under 3 minutes left in the first quarter, 8-point difference. Carl Albert is up 10-2 right now.
And they're going to slow it down this offensive possession.
To the right side to Jordan Hawkins. Reynolds gets it down low, puts up the shot, and one bucket. Brandon Rogers, the junior guard for Carl Albert.
Yeah, tough bucket, finished through the contact, and now you're at the stripe for one shot. See if he can finish that old school 3-point play for Carl Albert.
Some quick substitutions. You got Francisco Torres is back in the game. Jackson Brown is going to take a breather. Charles Rogers still on the floor as well. It's Damon Davis down there on the block, blocking out, gets the ball.
Rogers gets the free throw to go, so it's 13-2.
Slowly up the court on the left side. Spins, trying to fight through that defense. It is Garcia of Carl Albert. Oh, tried to get it down low, but it's stolen.
It's Carter Hensley with the steal.
And they're going all the way up. Left hand misses, fighting for the rebound. And Southeast came up with it, but they're diving for the basketball, and they're going to call a jump ball here.
Wow.
A lot of
hustle. Oh, my gosh, by both teams. They're just sacrificing their bodies on the hardwood.
All-out effort here.
Possession arrow in favor of Carl Albert. Man, that was fun to watch right there. No points were scored, but just the pure hustle. It's a great thing to see.
Randall's going to inbound it to Rogers. Brandon Rogers is going to bring it up the floor. Goes right, trying to find room. Gives it to his teammate. Almost, well, it goes out of bounds. They're going to say it was off the hand of Damon Davis of Southeast.
That's right. So the Titans get another go at it.
And throws it cross court. No good.
Going to call a push off on Brandon Rogers. So the ball is going to the Southeast Spartans now. Carl Albert up by 11, 13-2. 2 minutes left in the first.
Going to inbound it to Damon Davis. And now he's going to have to fight through the press. Great pass. Great ball distribution. Finds Torres on the block. Gets the bucket.
Good patience by Torres to get the defender with the pump fake and then finish with the easy 2.
Here comes Carl Albert with a 9-point lead, 13-4. Top of the key, goes right. Going to fight through that man-on-man defense right now. Battle of athleticism.
Yeah, no doubt about it.
To the corner, he's going to drive. Kicks it back out. Garcia loses control. Has to almost ran out of at half court. Coach Jay Price wants a timeout, and he gets it. Minute 18 left in the first quarter. Titans up 13-4 on the Southeast Spartans. What does Southeast have to do to just cut this gap?
Well, they got to settle down offensively and, get better looks on offense. But Carl Albert, I mean, anytime there's an opening, they're going to double you. They're going to go for the steal. So it's just a matter of settling down and not trying to rush it. Take your time on offense, and then you got to defend because Carl Albert's moving the ball so fast. They're getting tons of open looks.
Yeah, you're going to have to string together some possessions to go on a run here. I mean, high school basketball is all about momentum swings.
Yeah, these kids have tons of energy, all teenagers on the court.
Inbounds it, Garcia kicks it back out to Rogers. Rogers trying to fight through this defense, goes left. Hawkins with the basketball. Randall. Randall kicks it to the corner. No shot was taken. They'll go right back to Rogers on the wing. He fakes left a couple times. There's a reach-in foul on Charles Rogers of Southeast. We've got two different Roger boys on the floor, one for Carl Albert, one for Southeast.
Yep, that's right. It's going to be a foul on the floor, so Carl Albert's going to inbound it. That's Adrian Randall throwing it in.
Three-point shot by Carl Albert, no good, and rebounded.
That's
Carter
Kinsley,
Hensley.
Man. That's those hustle plays that
and
we talk
they're
about.
Fighting for a loose ball right now, and they come up with it, and I think they're going to get a hard foul called on Torres.
Somehow, out of the pile of bodies on the court, Hensley comes up with it, and he's fouled, so he's got 2 shots coming.
Can get back up to 10 if they hit the first one.
Injuries don't wait. For business hours, now you can be seen 24/7 for sports injuries. Whether you have a sprain or a broken bone, at the SSM Health Bone and Joint Injury Clinic at 13401 Northwestern.
Still have an opportunity to make it a 10-point ball game if Hensley makes this free throw. Puts up the shot. 40 seconds left. 10-point difference. Here's Southeast. Ball goes out of bounds. It will be off the Spartans. And Carl Albert going to get the ball back. 35 seconds left. Well, they're going to make a late substitution. Put in Catch Manley.
Another freshman player getting on the court tonight, first game of the season. Brandon Rogers is going to bring it up for the Titans, 32 seconds.
No shot clock here in the state of Oklahoma, so he may have to fight through. They're going to really run their offense right now, and Southeast has stepped up their defense. Really hustling.
Yeah, they
really
sure
getting
have.
after it right now, trying to press Carl Albert into making a mistake. Now we're down to 10 seconds left. Josiah Woods on him.
Going to hold it till the last shot, 7 seconds to go.
And they almost got the steal, but there's a three-point attempt by Carl Albert, no good. Putback is no good, and that's going to be the end of the first quarter. Carl Albert's up 14-4 on top of the Southeast Spartans right now, but I promise you, anything can happen. So stay with us. Second quarter's coming up next here on PPBC TV, sponsored by SSM Health at St. Anthony, Oklahoma City Community College. Peace of Mind Pediatrics and Bank First. We'll be right back.
Check out these awesome and stylish suits. Unbelievable quality at these prices. We've got a wide range of styles, from classic and timeless to colorful and trendy designs. Whether you need a suit for a special occasion or just want to look sharp, we've got you covered. We are GQ Fashion's fine menswear. Visit us in Oklahoma City at Northwest 23rd and I-44. Come find the perfect suit for your next event, all at an unbeatable price.
Oklahoma City, I'm Miles Perry, and who wants to win $10,000? First of all, you got to be a high school senior in the Oklahoma City Metro. Second of all, you got to hit that QR code down at the bottom. Third of all, this is brought to you by Love's Travel Stops and Country Stores and Perry Publishing Broadcasting. And don't forget Superprint.
Quarter action here live at Carl Albert High School between the Southeast Spartans of Oklahoma City taking on the Carl Albert Titans. Appreciate our sponsors for allowing us to put on these basketball broadcasts here for the public. And there is a loose ball recovered.
Yeah, deep 3 attempt by
Carl
Davis. Couldn't get it to go.
Got a 10-point lead, trying to increase it at least to 12, maybe even 13 if they hit a 3. Southeast is playing some suffocating defense right now. They're desperately trying to get a stop on defense and turn it into points. But first things first. 3-point shot by Carl Albert, no good. Fighting for the rebound. Goes out of bounds. They're going to say it was off the hand of a Carl Albert Titan. It'll be Southeast basketball.
Yep, off the hand to Catch Manley, one of the freshmen getting some burn tonight. But now the Spartans got an opportunity to try to cut this lead a little bit, down by 10. early in the second quarter.
Justin Scott's going to inbound it to Damon Davis. Gets it in the corner, now back up top. Back to the corner, tipped, stolen by Carl Albert. They're getting stops. Can they turn it into points? 3-point attempt, got it to fall. Number 21, Brandon Rogers with the three-pointer.
Yep, that's his second three on this game. He's starting to feel it and heat up.
And they get it on the block, puts up the shot, no good, but they're going to call a foul, I believe, on Rex Reynolds.
I think he said 2-1, so
okay,
Brandon Rogers, the guy who just knocked down the three, is going to get the foul. So the Spartans got 2 shots at the stripe.
Quaylen Pennon's going to take his free throw attempts, try and cut this deficit. Can't make the first one. Desperate for a bucket right now.
He's still trying to find his basketball touch. Fresh over from the football field. Him and Josiah Woods both really good athletes.
A lot of speed.
Yeah, we saw him score a lot of touchdowns on the gridiron.
Here's Pennon. We'll try again here. Get to the 5-point mark. Misses it. And is there a lane violation of some sort, or there's stoppage? Couldn't see the signal.
Yeah, nonetheless, going to be Titans basketball. Going to give it to the senior leader. That's Xavier Garcia.
Garcia's going to bring it up. Pennon's guarding him. This is a great one-on-one matchup here. Pennon is a good on-ball defender, and the great fake. Kick to the corner, 3-point attempt, no good. Rebounded Josiah Woods. Got to stop for the Southeast Spartans. Got to turn it into points.
No doubt about it.
Jackson Brown, the senior, at the top of the key. Gonna fight through this zone, and it is tipped and stolen by Carl Albert. They're creating quite a bit of turnovers.
Yeah, they
fakes the three, now drives.
Good
kicks
pass.
it to the corner, wide open three, gets it to fall. That's Adrian Randall, the junior guard for Carl Albert, to get to the 20-point mark. 20-4 right now. Southeast losing control.
It's going to be a tripping call against Garcia. He doesn't like it, but it is what it is. Man, great drive and dish by Rex Reynolds to find his man for that open tray ball.
So they'll inbound the basketball from the far left sideline. Inbounds it to Jackson Brown. Brown, no look to the top of the key to Josiah Woods. Spins, puts up the jump shot off the glass, gets it to fall.
Big time shot by a big time athlete, Josiah Woods. The turnaround bucket off the backboard.
Carl Albert's top of the key. Sharing the basketball well, but now it's stolen.
Pennon gets
Jackson
in there.
Brown gets it. He's got some points in transition. Can't get it to fall, but his teammate's there to pick up the
loose
shot.
change, yeah. McDonald gets it and gets the 2. 20-8.
Cormel McDonald's first bucket of the game. Southeast finally has a little bit of momentum here, just trying to keep it going.
That's right. It's going to be a foul on Southeast right there. That was Pennon on the reach in.
5 minutes, 19 seconds left in the second quarter. Randall gets the ball, inbounds it to Rex Reynolds, kicks it back out to Garcia, now to Randall in the corner. Looking for Rex. Garcia gets the ball, now to the right side to Hawkins. Hawkins tries to drive, spins, has to get rid of it. Great ball distribution, open three, no good, rebounded Southeast. Jackson Brown bringing it up the court on the right side. Goes through the legs, finds Josiah Woods, who bullying his way down at the block. Gets the ball knocked out of bounds. It will still be Southeast basketball.
Yeah.
Down 12.
Josiah thought he got fouled down there, but the referee doesn't call it. Still got the ball, though.
And
stolen by Carl Albert. That's Garcia.
Left side.
Good pass.
Thought they would take a three there, but they're just going to move it. Take a little bit of time off the clock. There's Randall for three off the glass, no good. Offensive rebound by Hawkins. He puts up the shot, gets fouled by McDonald. He'll go to the line for 2.
Yeah, hard foul by McDonald. He made sure that Hawkins was not able to go up and attempt the bucket whatsoever. 2 shots for Hawkins coming up.
Guys, check out these awesome and stylish suits. Unbelievable quality at these prices. We've got a wide range of styles, from classic and timeless to colorful and trendy designs. Whether you need a suit for a special occasion or just want to look sharp, we've got you covered. We are GQ Fashion's fine menswear. Visit us in Oklahoma City at Northwest 23rd and I-44. Come find the perfect suit for your next event, all at an unbeatable price.
Here comes Damon Davis. Josiah Woods. Just past the logo. He's going to slow it down. Gives right back to Davis. Davis trying to fight through Garcia. Spins. Goes left. Slides. Was able to get rid of the basketball. Is it to Josiah Woods, who tried to find.
He tried to find his man,
teammate.
Charles Rogers, but he stopped. Instead of cutting all the way to the bucket, he stops, and the miscommunication causes a turnover.
So Carl Albert's going to bring the ball back up, far left side. To Hawkins, and loose ball recovered by Southeast. They get it to Rogers, down to McDonald. McDonald's going to jump step, left hand, can't get it to go. Offensive rebound, put back is good. Josiah Woods, number 32, to cut the deficit back to 12.
Yeah.
Got to string a few of those together to get back in this game here.
Down by 12, 3:36 left.
3-point attempt by Carl Albert, gets it to fall. Drano, Rex Reynolds.
Rex, yes sir, wide open from the top of the key.
And loose ball, and they're going to call a jump ball, or somebody's out of bounds. I'm not sure what the call is going to be. You're going to call a jump ball.
And I think the possession arrow is in favor of the Titans. Indeed it is, so they're going to throw it in from underneath their own bucket.
15-point lead here in the second quarter, 3:22 left. Carl Albert's going to move the ball around the perimeter on the right side. Quick timeout. Nope, elbow. Number 11, I think that was on Rex Reynolds. And so Southeast will get the basketball back. Got to take advantage of these.
Yeah, they got to get something going before halftime. They're down by 15.
Woods to Davis. Davis left hand gets it to fall. Great bucket.
Yeah, it even looked like it was
Great ball
partially
movement.
blocked and still gets it to fall.
Now they've got to get back on defense. 3 minutes left in this game. Or I'm sorry, left in the second quarter. We still got a lot of basketball played to be played here on this Tuesday night. Carl Albert, 3-point attempt. Got it to go.
Rex is heating up.
Once again.
2 3 balls in a row for Reynolds.
Damon Davis gets it to Woods. Woods hands it right back to Davis. He thought about taking the 3. Now he spins in the paint, puts up the shot. Can't get the shooter's roll. Rebounded Carl Albert, and then throws it down court. 3 on 2. They're going to fake the 3 and then take the, well, now 3-point shot on the other side gets it to fall. That's Xavier Garcia. 31-12 right now.
Man, great ball movement to find Garcia wide open on the wing for the 3-point bucket.
There's Pennon to Woods. Woods kind of directing traffic, setting a screen for Davis, top of the key. He goes right, now left, gets it to Woods in the paint. He moves around, gets the shot blocked, or they're going to call a jump ball. What'd they call, a foul?
Coach Price thought it was a jump ball, but the referee calls it a foul. So Southeast is going to have 2 free throw attempts, and that's Josiah Woods.
Yeah,
he's making his presence felt in the paint.
There's no question. He's very aggressive, and he's trying to will this team into getting some points.
Strong young man.
Knocks down the free throw. Big bucket for them. I think that's the first free throw they've made so far this first half.
Yeah, and they definitely need it. They're down more than they'd like to be. A minute 54 left before halftime.
Wood's going to have his second free throw. Go through his routine. Deep breaths. Puts up the shot. Can't get the second one to go. Rebound at Carl Albert. Up 31-13. Minute 50 left in the second quarter. Adrian Randall on the left side loses the ball just for a minute, regains possession. Now they're over on the right side. It's it down low. Didn't think he was going to be wide open like that. Now he kicks it back out, trying to get it to Rogers.
Try to throw it in there. There's a lot of traffic, about 3 defenders right there.
Another three by Rexy, no good. Rebounded Southeast. Charles Rogers gets it to Davis. Davis fighting through the defense, can't do it, almost stolen, but they regain possession, and it's stolen again. Bucket in transition, and there's a dunk.
The fast break dunk by number 21, Brandon Rogers. Great defense leads to easy offense.
All right, Damon Davis bringing it up the court. Under a minute left in the second quarter. Right side. Spins. Josiah Woods thought about taking the three, kicks it to the corner to McDonald. McDonald spins. Makes the extra pass, goes out of bounds off the hand of Carl Albert. Carter Hensley touched it last. So there's 44 seconds left until halftime. Some late substitutions.
And there's no shot clock in high school, so they could hold it for the last shot.
Justin Scott is back in the game. Quaylen Pennon. Oh, no look pass to Rogers, but he regains control. And he caught the ball after it passed half court, so no backcourt violation. It comes on the right side, and there is a reach-in foul, or some sort of foul on number 2, Adrian Randall.
And that's not what you want if you're Southeast.
Never mind. That's Southeast. That's Carlton Evans.
Turnover right before halftime,
right.
So Carl Albert gets the ball back, 30 seconds.
33-13, here we go.
I think they're going to hold it for the last shot.
Yep. But Charles Rogers is going to make him D up, so he's going to have to do something. There's 5-second count, and
he fouls him. That's a foul on Charles Rogers. Really far away from the basket, too.
That was really close. I didn't think he had to do that. He was just 2 seconds away from forcing into the 5-second rule or even pushing him into a backcourt violation. Now they're going to inbound it. 14 seconds left. Rogers gets called for another foul.
Another reach in.
2 really quick fouls by number 3.
And this one's going to hurt, man. They're in the bonus now. That was just uncalled for. You don't need to do that.
Yeah, it's going to give him some free throws here as well. Adrian Randall will attempt his first one. No good. Damon Davis coming back in the game in place of Charles Rogers. Walter Brewer is going to have a chat. The second attempt here, puts it up, gets it to fall, 34-13. And a quick official timeout there for a second. Now they inbound it. 11 seconds left. Here we go. Southeast needs a bucket right now here before halftime. Jackson Brown gets it in the corner. Davis spins on the block, puts up the glass. No good. Rebound to Carl Albert. And they're trying to get the ball.
I think that's going to be it. That's going to be halftime.
Yep, that's going to be it. 34-13. Carl Albert on top right now of the Southeast Spartans. It's now halftime. We'll take a quick commercial break. Come back with some second half action here momentarily on PPBC TV. Stay with us, sponsored by SSM Health at St. Anthony, Oklahoma City Community College, Peace of Mind Pediatrics, and Bank First. We'll be back. Welcome back to Tuesday Night Basketball here on PPBC TV, sponsored by SSM Health at St. Anthony, Oklahoma City Community College, Peace of Mind Pediatrics, and Bank First. Also sponsoring our local high school broadcast is Super Prep, GQ Fashions, Fine Menswear, Love's Student of the Month, Big O's Pork and Dreams Barbecue, the Perry Publishing and Broadcasting Company. Again, I'm your play-by-play announcer, Jay Swick. Dylan Tribble to my left.
That's right.
And this second half is underway here. Early third quarter, scores 34-13. Southeast has the basketball and puts up the shot. Can't get it to fall. Offensive rebound. Jackson Brown gets it into Torres. Spins to his left side. Puts up the shot. No good. And rebounded by Carl Albert.
Yeah, they're pushing the pace already like we thought. We'll see what they can do and what kind of offense they can get going. A lot of success in the first half.
Gets it down low, and they're going to get a reaching foul for Torres. He says, yep, that was me.
Yeah, he already knew it. Yep, give me that one, ref.
I mean, Southeast has to do something to create these turnovers, create enough where it gives them enough opportunities to cut this deficit right now. They've had some opportunities. They're just struggling getting the ball in the hoop. Here's a jump shot. In and out. Rebounded Carl Albert. Putback is good. That
nice hustle play by Xavier Garcia.
Spartans with the basketball. Jackson Brown on the right side. Right there on the wing, overlooking the defense. Now goes left to the top of the key. Finds his teammate in the corner. Number 23, Justin Scott. Scott loses his dribble to Josiah Woods. Now to Davis at the high post. He attacks, puts up the shot. No good. He'll go to the free throw line.
Yep, they tried to, find the hole in the zone, and he split it. And that's Jenkins that got fouled, so he's going to be at the free throw line for 2 shots.
Got to take advantage of these free throws. They're not going to get very many open shots.
And they got some big body guys. They got to try to penetrate the paint and, put that Carl Albert defense in some tough situations. Easier said than done, though, for sure.
All right, he's got a second free throw attempt, knocks it down, gets to the 14-point mark. All right. 22-point lead by Carl Albert. Taking their sweet time, gets foul called on Jackson Brown.
Yeah, aggressive defense, trying to go for the ball. I like it, but you just got to try to play clean and not foul.
Yeah, you got to find that fine area where it's good enough defense to stop them from scoring, but not too much to.
Nice baseline take by Brandon Rogers.
That's right.
Up and under finish.
Took advantage of it. Here's Davis, loses control, got it stolen. And there is an alley-oop dunk to Rex Reynolds.
Lob City. Adrian Randall off the backboard to Rex Reynolds with the flush.
Here we go. Jackson Brown on the right side. Pulls up. Nope. Finds Josiah Woods, who pulls up, and he'll get the foul and go to the free throw line.
Yeah, like I said, you want to put them in tough situations, get it down low in the paint, make them foul you, and that's what they did. Josiah Woods at the stripe now.
And they're working really hard to try and get those high percentage shot opportunities. The closer you are, the more likely you are to make it. That's the logic behind it, not always true. Knocks down the free throw there with ease. 25-point lead right now for the Carl Albert Titans.
Yep, they've been playing really good basketball. Not really much rust for game 1 of the season.
All right, Josiah Woods going to try and cut it to 24. Goes through his free throw routine. Can't get it to fall. Stay 25. And Carl Albert lost control, needs help, and the press is forcing a turnover. There is a shot taken by Jackson Brown, no good, but he'll go to the free throw line.
Yep, the trap is what forced that turnover, and it's going to give Southeast another opportunity at the free throw line.
Drawing fouls is a good thing. Making free throws is a good thing, but you still want to get that momentum swing where you're making jump shots.
Yeah, knocking down good shots, open shots at that. But Carl Albert doesn't give you many of those.
Southeast misses another free throw. That's something they've really got to, improve on going forward.
And you know Coach Brewer, he's going to let them hear about missing those free throws.
Knocks it down there. Now we've got a 24-point difference. Carl Albert fighting through the press, gets it over to Hawkins on the left side. He's going to drive all the way to the cup, puts up the shot, no good, but he'll get fouled and go to the free throw line.
Nice aggressive take by Hawkins, going right into the chest of the defender and drawing the foul.
I think that was Josiah Woods with the foul call. Here's the first free throw, knocks it down. 41-16, Carl Albert.
A lot of young talent on this CA team. The lone senior, Garcia.
In and out, rebounded Torres, Southeast. Justin Scott going to bring up the court. Down to the corner, gets knocked out of bounds. Southeast will keep possession. Jackson Brown's going to inbound it. To Justin Scott, top of the key. He's going right. Passes right to Brown. Brown, deep. Jump shot, can't get it to fall. Rebounded Torres, putback is up and good. Francisco Torres, the junior center for Southeast, gets the bucket and almost got in that passing lane. And Carl Albert made the extra pass, and now it was knocked around and recovered by Carl Albert. Loose ball, and they're going to call a reaching foul on Jackson Brown.
Yeah, that's the second time he's done that exact same thing in the third quarter. He's aggressive, but, I mean, they're getting him for the foul every single time.
Right, and, being that there's 5 minutes, 13 seconds left in this third quarter, you do worry about them getting into the bonus a little too early.
Yeah, you don't want to give Carl Albert free throws because they're already up pretty big, 41-18 now, 5:13 left in the third. And the Titans have the basketball. Little talk. Heart-to-heart talk from Coach Brewer to one of the referees.
Yeah, they're having that conversation right now, and let's see.
Shout out to my favorite counselor, just brought me a cookie.
That's really
Mrs.
nice.
Wiseman, she took good care of me back in high school. My dad coached her daughter at Carl Albert Middle School.
You have had some great mentors in your life.
Yeah,
Dylan,
you're not wrong
there's
about
no
that.
doubt.
I'm
No
sure
doubt
you had
about
some good ones out there in Elk City.
Actually, I mentored myself. I didn't have any leader. I just set my own example.
It's a bold strategy, Cotton.
Well, yeah, it's true.
And here we go.
I have no heroes except myself. All right, here we go. Carl Albert's going to attack the rim. No good. Gets fouled on the way there, so that's going to be a foul on Francisco Torres.
Yep, nice patience.
He's battling.
He is.
He's not the fastest player on the court, but he's giving it all he's got. He's playing hard.
Yep. Rex got him up in the air on that pump fake. Drove past him and got fouled, but misses his first free throw.
Yep, off the rim. I mean, it is still pretty early in the season. I know it's December 3rd, but
yeah, it's game one for both teams.
Right, but yeah, you're gonna see a little bit of you're gonna see some mistakes. A little bit of sloppy play there that you got to improve on, but the more basketball you play, the better you are at it.
That's right. Second free throw's good for Rex. Here comes the Spartans.
Davis trying to get it and somehow did. It touched the – that was a great bucket by number 13, Montre McLugrich.
Yeah, and good. Jenkins threaded the needle on that pass through 3 defenders.
Yeah, it touched at least 2 Carl Albert defenders, still was able to complete it to McLugrich for the bucket. Southeast down 22 right now. 3-point attempt by Carl Albert. Can't get it to go. Rebounded Josiah Woods. And he's saying, get down the court so I can throw it to you.
Yeah, but you try to beat the defense. Carl Albert gets down there, gets their defense set, and they're locked and ready.
Davis trying to find the man under the basket, gets tipped, and it's taken by Carl Albert. They're back on offense. Adrian Randall, point guard. Trying to set something up. Goes left, now goes right. Far corner three. Nope, he's going to pass it up and put up the floater. Gets it to go. No foul.
Man, a lot of
Heck of a
contact. Tough bucket by Randall to finish over the bigger defender.
And loose ball stolen by Carl Albert. Now it's stolen back. I mean, quick three possession.
Hawkins ends up with it and dunks it.
That is a big one.
Big time
Full
dunk.
court pass to Damon Davis. Tries to get it to Woods. Almost gets blocked out of bounds, but recovered by Carl Albert. They're just creating stop after stop right now. Here's three-point shot by Hawkins, no good. Rebounded Damon Davis.
It's been a very
Splits the
fast-paced
double team.
couple minutes.
Now he's going to spin and takes
Spin
it
cycle.
left. Offensive rebound, putback is good.
Josiah Woods, right place, right time. Finishes the easy two off the offensive board.
Here comes Carl Albert up 46-22. 3 minutes left in the third quarter. Fakes right, goes left, kicks it to the corner. Well, wing three-point shot is good. Carter Hensley.
Nice driving kick by
freshman.
Randall.
Here's Damon Davis trying to fight through it. Gets it stolen. No foul is called. He wants one. And there's a three-point attempt by Adrian Randall and gets that to fall.
He is
30-point
feeling
lead
it.
right now for Carl Albert. They've just been more successful offensively.
Yeah, and they're heating up offensively. The open shots they're getting, they're knocking them down. Basically practice shots because there wasn't a defender in Randall's face whatsoever. Wide open tray ball.
They're going to call a non-shooting foul. I thought McGlugrich was in the process of shooting, but they're going to say no. Inbound the basketball from the baseline. Gets it to McGlugrich, loses control, goes out of bounds. They're going to say it was off the hand of Carl Albert.
Yep, it's going to stay with Southeast. Thought they were going to try to get the ball down low to Josiah Woods. He's had some success tonight, but it's been hard to come by. CA's up big.
All right, they're going to inbound it right back to Davis, down to the top of the key to McDonald. McDonald goes right, gets it to Josiah Woods on the high post, puts up the shot, no good, and great recovery by McGlugrich. Josiah Woods misses a shot, offensive rebound, and
It's the fourth attempt they've had,
Golly.
still can't get it to go.
There's
the fifth.
Wow,
The
what a
fifth time's
bucket.
the charm. Damon Davis finally gets it to go for
There's
Southeast.
like 5 or 6 offensive rebounds and putbacks, and it finally went their way. Got to point number 24 here for Southeast. Carl Albert moving the ball, penetrates, finds a lane, puts up the shot, no good. They'll get called for a foul.
Yep, he was hacked on the way up by Josiah Woods. So that's going to be the point guard, Adrian Randall, going to the stripe. He's a very unselfish player. He can shoot the lights out, but he'd rather one of his teammates knock down a shot.
Yeah, not the biggest player in the world, but loves to compete.
For sure.
Let's see if he knocks down these free throws, misses the first one. Josiah Woods is going to come out of the game. I think he's got quite a few fouls on his resume so far here tonight.
And now that he's out for a smaller guy, which is Charles Rogers, I'm not going to be surprised that CA goes straight to the paint because Woods is their post presence.
Makes the second one. They'll inbound it to Charles Rogers, who gives it right back to Damon Davis of the Southeast Spartans. Trying to get this game cut. Puts up the jump shot, gets it to fall.
Nice pull up, midi, gets it to go. Damon Davis, good looking shot.
Minute 15 left in the third quarter. They got to get a stop and do it all over again. Randall on the right side, now top of the key. Just trying to waste time. It's to Hensley. Hensley drives, somehow puts up the shot, no good. No foul call and a loose ball. Carl Albert comes up with it. No look pass to number 10, Tucker Guerrero with the bucket.
That was Hensley with the no look pass. Nice assist. Easy bucket.
Damon Davis, top of the key. Goes right side to Pennon. Pennon kicks it to the corner. McDonald. McDonald passes it Thought he should have taken the shot. Now they find baseline. Off the glass, it's good.
Yep, they found the cutter on the baseline. That was McDonald that finishes at the Baja.
25 seconds left in the third quarter. Randall dribbling back and forth. Gets across half court. McDonald's trying to D up on him. And he stole it. Picked his pocket. And he's going off the glass. Can't get it to fall. Rebounded Carl Albert. Missed opportunity by Southeast. 5 seconds to go. Corner. Now to wing. 3-point shot. No good. That'll be the end of the third quarter. 55-28. Carl Albert currently on top of the Southeast Spartans as the third quarter ends. This is PPBC TV, sponsored by SSM Health at St. Anthony, Oklahoma City Community College, Peace of Mind Pediatrics, and Bank First. Fourth quarter's coming up next.
Guys, check out these awesome and stylish suits. Unbelievable quality at these prices. We've got a wide range of styles, from classic and timeless to colorful and trendy designs. Whether you need a suit for a special occasion or just want to look sharp, we've got you covered. We are GQ Fashion's fine menswear. Visit us in Oklahoma City at Northwest 23rd and I-44. Come find the perfect suit for your next event, all at an unbeatable price.
Oklahoma City, I'm Miles Perry, and who wants to win $10,000? First of all, you gotta be a high school senior in the Oklahoma City Metro. Second of all, you gotta hit that QR code down at the bottom. Third of all, this is brought to you by Love's Travel Stops with Country Stores and Perry Publishing Broadcasting. And don't forget Superprint.
All right, fourth quarter action coming up next here on PPBC TV. Chase Wick, Dylan Tribble here as we get this final quarter underway. Southeast has some work to do.
Yeah, they got a tall mountain to climb.
All right, so Carl Albert's going to get the basketball here and start out with their first possession here in the fourth quarter. They're up 55-28, so trying to get the alley-oop, no good, and there's a foul called on Southeast.
That's going to be on Pennon. He fouled him to avoid getting dunked on. Honestly, it was a smart foul.
Yeah, that was an intelligent intelligent foul.
Yeah, he didn't want to make the highlight tape.
All right, so
Hawkins is going to be at the stripe for 2 shots. We'll see if he can knock them down. First one's good.
And he does. Carl Albert's just been more efficient with their possessions. They've just been able to execute a little bit better. Southeast has had their opportunities, just haven't been able to capitalize them as they used to doing. But this is game number 1 of the season. Josiah Woods back to Davis. Now the right side to Pennon, now to McDonald, back to Davis. Davis on the wing, now to the left side to Rogers. Woods to Davis for 3. Got a good look, no good. Offensive rebound. Josiah gets the ball, and there it is. Another bucket for Southeast.
Yeah, that is the guy that you want to go to. Every offensive possession, he should be touching the basketball, even if he doesn't shoot it.
Gets to the 30-point mark, but they need a stop. Carl Albert on the left side. Hawkins gets baseline. Loses control. Southeast gets possession.
Josiah Woods with the steal. That young man can do it all.
Now you've got McDonald in the corner on the right side. Now they find Woods on the block, back to the corner. 3 by McDonald, in and out. Offensive rebound by Davis. Put back is no good. And somehow Southeast comes up with it again. Pennon to Rogers. Long 2. Can't get it to fall. Carl Albert with the rebound.
Had multiple opportunities. Couldn't get it to go. Here come the Titans. And the float game is good. It's Adrian Randall with the floater.
It's at 2:59. Here comes Southeast. Damon Davis bringing it up the floor. 6:25 left in the game. Stolen by Carl Albert. They're going in for the layup. That was Xavier Garcia.
Yeah.
The junior guard for the Titans to get to the 61-point mark.
Turnover leads to easy buckets in transition. That one was the senior.
31-point lead by Carl Albert, and here comes Southeast on the right side. Trying to get it to Woods. It's stolen.
They got numbers. We'll see what they can do.
Corner three, no good. Rebounded Josiah Woods. Throws it to Quaylen Pennon. He gets the foul and can't get the bucket, but he'll go to the stripe for 2.
That was that quarterback vision by Josiah Woods to find Pennon streaking down the court.
He's got a strong arm, as you can see.
He sure does.
Whether it's a basketball or a football, I'm sure he can fire a baseball pretty fast too.
Kind of ironic that his receiver got that pass on the hardwood, though.
Yeah.
A little bit different of a setting. Pennon can't get the first one to go. 61-30 is your score.
Isaiah Miller, the sophomore Southeast Spartan, is in the game. Misses the second free throw. Here comes Carl Albert. Kicks it to the corner. Now to Hawkins. Hawkins going to attack and gets fouled on his way to the rim. Damon Davis will get called for the foul, and Hawkins will go to the free throw line once again. 5:41 left in the fourth quarter.
Yep. Hawkins does a great job at going right at the defenders, putting them in a situation, and he's getting fouled more times than not. First free throw's good.
All right, referee's trying to explain to Josiah Woods what his point of view on some of the fouls.
Second one's good. Here come the Spartans. We got a sub in.
Jace Clemens, freshman guard for Southeast. Through the legs at the logo, goes left, loses his dribble, needs help, gets it to number 11, Isaiah Miller. Miller needs help, he goes left. Looking for some help, finds McDonald. Donald goes left, finds Woods. Thought Woods was going to take a 3, but he's going to get Pennon. Back to Woods on the block, off the glass. Money in the bank.
Yep, that's their best source of offense is when you get Josiah Woods involved and he finishes down low.
Here comes Carl Albert. Cormel McDonald was the on-ball defender. Now at the wing, now top of the key, three-point attempt to get it to go. Number 21, Brandon Rogers.
Hand down, man down. Rogers makes him pay again.
Here's Cormel
He's a sniper.
McDonald. Josiah Woods to the top of the key, looking for a teammate. Goes right back to McDonald's, now to the left side to Clemens. McDonald gets it, penetrates, kicks it out. Three-point attempt, no good. Rebounded, Carl Albert. Here comes Adrian Randall. He's going to drive. Now he comes right back out. Thought about taking a 3 again. Xavier Garcia goes for the dunk. Unsuccessful, but offensive rebound by Adrian Randall.
Wow.
Not the biggest player on the court, but
man, he's just
he'll
so
fight for
tough
rebounds.
And gritty. His size does not define him at all.
Brandon Rogers thought about taking the 3. And there is a foul.
I think it's going to be against Josiah Woods. It's on Garcia.
Some mass substitutions.
Yep, a lot of young players getting in the game.
Carlton Evans is coming in for Isaiah Miller. Josiah Woods going to stay in the game. Inbounds it to the wing to Hawkins. Hawkins gets it to the corner and almost stolen. They put up the shot. Number 23, Zaylen Jordan gets the bucket, the right hand.
Yeah, Hensley finds him with another no-look pass from a freshman to a junior. Jordan's first bucket on the night.
Jace Clemens kind of directing traffic, goes left to McDonald. Down to the corner, tries to go right back to McDonald. The ball's kicked.
Yep, kick ball against Carl Albert, so it's going to stay with Southeast. Some more subs coming in the game for the Titans.
Some of these younger guys in for Carl Albert. 3:26 left in the game. Clemens going to inbound it. Finds Pennon, tried to get it to Clemens, back to Pennon on the right. Now top of the key to Cormel McDonald. Clemens gets the ball. He's going to start their half-court set.
Look at Josiah Woods yelling for the ball. Give it to him. He's in the middle of the zone.
McDonald down to the corner.
There you go.
Gets it to Woods, who bullies his way to the basket. Gets the bucket and the foul and one free throw.
Yeah, he's just so physical down there and has enough finesse to finish through the traffic.
Josiah Woods is, such a leader on this team.
Yeah,
And I know he desperately wants to improve his free throw game, and it's working there. So he gets that one to fall. It's to the 35-point mark. Carl Albert with a significant lead here in the fourth quarter. Under 3 minutes left to play. Good perimeter defense right now by Southeast. Forcing him further away from the basket.
it's Rex Reynolds trying to show off his handle, and Penny
Ball
gets in
goes
there
out
and
of
tries
bounds.
to steal it.
Off the fingertips of Quaylen Pennon, the senior guard for Southeast. Carl Albert's going to inbound it right there in the corner.
They're just going to
Reynolds.
take their sweet time. They're in no rush at all to get a shot off.
Yeah, they're just trying to take some time off with this. Here's a shot. Oh, and he gets it to fall. Number 23, Zaylin Jordan.
So he's 100% on the night. He's took 2 shots and made both of them. He's feeling pretty good.
He's Clemens. Down the corner to Pennon. I thought Pennon would shoot that, but they get it to Cormel McDonald, who puts up the shot, no good. Fighting for the rebound. Josiah Woods comes up with it. Tried to make the extra pass to Pennon when he probably should have just shot it right there at the block.
Yeah, I think so. A little too unselfish, but it is out of bounds on Carl Albert, so the Spartans throw it in from the baseline.
Woods gets it, tries to knock it off the leg of Carl Albert, and eventually that's what happens.
Yeah. He's frustrated, you can tell, but there's no quit in him.
Josiah Woods gets it to McDonald. Donald to Clemens. Top of the key. Goes left. McDonald's has it on the wing. At the top of the key to Clemens. Oh, almost intercepted. Stolen, but it's off the fingertips of Rex Reynolds, so it will stay Southeast basketball. Minute 41 left here in the game. Jace Clemens, top of the key, directing traffic once again. Goes
Trying
left.
to find a hole in the zone. Look for Josiah Woods. He comes over to help out.
Cormel McDonald for 3, gets it to go.
Corner tray ball is good.
And he gets the steal. Finds Pennon, gives it to Woods. Can't get it, offensive rebound. Can't get it to fall, gets another offensive rebound. Are they going to say that the basket was good?
No, it's going to be a foul on Carl Albert against Josiah Woods after his 3rd offensive rebound. So 1:14 left in the ball game.
It's a non-shooting foul. Inbounds it. Now they're fighting for it, and it's a jump ball. Possession arrow says Southeast. So Jace Clemens will inbound the basketball, looking for Cormel McDonald. Gets it, drives, makes the extra pass to Woods, gets it to fall.
Great drive and pass to his main man, Josiah Woods. He's having a great second half of basketball.
Stolen
McDonald
by
with the
Cormel.
steal.
McDonald can't get the putback, but finally does. Gets it to go, 42.
3rd time is a charm for
That's right.
McDonald down there. He had a couple easy looks. Finally gets it to fall. Here's Rex bringing the ball up the court for Carl Albert.
40 seconds left in the game. Rex kicks it to the corner for 3. Got it to go. Number 5, Catch Manley, the freshman guard for Carl Albert.
You know, that's got to feel good for him. See one go down.
Here's Chase Clemens, finds Pennon on the block. It's stolen by Carl Albert.
Zaylin Jordan with the steal.
And he's going to miss the layup. Rebounded by Southeast. Quick little foul on Carl Albert. It'll stay Southeast basketball. Only 10 seconds left in this game.
Yep, that's right. And I think
we learned a lot about both teams. You know, I think that there's a lot of potential with this Southeast basketball team. They've got some things that they've got to work on. The athleticism is there.
For sure.
They've just got to be able to, you know, shoot a better percentage. I think that's the main goal. And they've done a pretty good job of creating turnovers, but they've got to figure out how to capitalize. Got to improve the rebounding, some of those careless turnovers, the double dribbles and things like that you got to work on. But
good thing is it's only game one. A lot of season left.
That's right. We appreciate everybody tuning in to PPBC TV for this Tuesday night basketball broadcast. Carl Albert has won the game over Southeast. Stay tuned. We will be back live on PPBC TV next Tuesday as the Northwest Class and Knights take on Broken Arrow.
Yeah, so the Broken Arrow Tigers coming all the way in town from Tulsa, the 918.
Yep, and that will be a lot of fun. So thank you again for tuning in to PPBC TV, sponsored by SSM Health at St. Anthony's, Oklahoma City Community College, Peace of Mind Pediatrics, and Bank First, as well as Super Prep, GQ Fashion's Fine Menswear, Perry Publishing and Broadcasting Company, Love Student of the Month, and Big O's Pork and Dreams Barbecue. Have a great rest of your night.